Right, hang about. This is Grant's shop. Grant's shop.
Don't kiss me, please.
Don't want you upstaging you.
Shouldn't. I've got a bad mouth. Guitar, her grief at a beach kidnapping. The guitar was crying. Her owner had forsaken her. Through lackadaisical absence of mind, surreptitiously taken by the darker kind. But I loved you as I poured your grief and passion upon the frets. But alack, for that hour upon the beach, that performance was badly set.
Okay. So I'm not flesh and blood. But I'm real to him. To leave me lonely at home, as if on a whim. We're always together, enjoying the sun. Alone on my own. I'm used to sitting lonely. We'd really enjoy, we'd run and we'd run and we'd run.
Some people know what it's like to have your mum sleep with Prince Valium on a daily basis, to have half your possessions in cash converters, to have the godsend of finding a quid in your pocket that you'd forgotten, to roll out of bed and have the thrill of finding a few quid underneath, to never hold the Queen's head for more than a few hours, to know the ruthlessness of the DWP, to know getting into the queue for the queue for the queue, to loathe the sound of Vivaldi's Four Seasons, to make the mistake of thinking that the clue is in the name benefit inquiries, to spend 49 minutes on the phone to finally get through to a girl who tells you to go to the job centre anyway because she can't help you, to look at the food and think, where did they get that from, to choose good food over accommodation, to be bailed out by the masons when your pitch crashes, to have people show concern then not even listen to your answer, to have people show concern then not even listen to your answer, to have people show concern then not even listen to your answer. Some people know what it's like to have a hard mattress like a prison mattress and 3 quilts on top to make it comfortable, to dread asking questions and prolonging the anxiety. Will he lend me a tenner or tell me to fuck off? To be a slave of time's laws, to feel the burden of free time and to dread empty hours, to be wealthy of time and non-wealthy of funds, to have PGT, pre-gyro tension, I know what that feels like, to have reliability increased tenfold on gyro day, to have Groundhog Day syndrome, to go to sleep and wake to the same conversations. Some people know what it's like and other people don't.
Okay, so this poem, it's kind of made up, but it's all sort of based in fact about the realities of running a workshop at somewhere like here at St Paul's, with people, you know, where life just gets in the way sometimes. And it's kind of through the voice of one of my workshop participants reassuring me that everything's going to be all right. Okay, it's called Poetry Workshop. Look, Danny's coming, right? He said he's coming. He said he's got some great new lyrics to show you. He said he's been writing non-stop since last week. He's been talking about it all morning. He's coming, he is coming. He really wants you to hear his stuff, and he's disappeared just now at the moment, but he is coming. He is coming. And Jeff's coming, but he's had his guitar nicked again. And the bloke who took it is down the triangle, so Jeff's had to go to find him. I mean, that guitar is how he gets his drops, okay? But he's coming. He said he's coming. He's coming. He is coming. And Mickey, he said he's coming. But he kicked off again last night and now he's gone AWOL. But he was coming. And Jim was coming when I saw him off to sell the issue in Christchurch. But he's gone AWOL too. Didn't turn up last night or the night before. Probably gone on a bit of a dark one. Dossed down the beach. He does that. Man needs his space. But he was coming. He was coming. And Danny... You know, I said he's coming. He's just had a row with Lainey. She said she'll kill him, so that's why he's not here yet. But Marco said he saw him go to his room, head down like, so we should wait for him, because he is coming. I told you, he is coming. He really wants to come. He really wants you to hear his stuff. He is coming. And don't look now. That's Barry staring in the windows. He's after Mickey, says he owes him. Shit, I hope they don't let him in. And no, he won't be coming. But Dale won't be coming either if he knows Barry's about. And he was coming. He said he was coming. And that noise? Well, that's Danny. You know, I said he's coming. Well, that's Danny playing his punk tapes really loud. He does that when Laney's pissed him off. But don't worry, he'll be all right in a bit. This happens all the time. And he said he's coming, so hang on, because he's coming. He really wants you to hear his stuff. He is coming. Oh, you hear that other noise? Well, that's Danny dragging his music stuff into the lift. See, I knew he was coming. I told you he was coming. 3 keyboards, 2 stands, a mic stand, 2 microphones, an amp, another amp, a pile of leads, and some of them work, some of them don't, so we'll just have to try them all before we do any new writing. But he really wants you to hear his stuff. So he's coming. He's coming. And great, oh, great. The pizzas have just arrived. They send over the spare ones for us. Look, I'm going to have to go and get some, OK? Because they're greedy bastards in here. They'll just pig the lot. But hang on, won't you? Because I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming. And Danny's coming. And the others said they were coming. They want to come. I want to come. Why? Because we've all got words and things to say, and hearts and souls, and what's left of dreams. And fuck all else except habits, grief, and kids we never get to see. And anyway, it's something to do, innit? So we're coming. We're coming. Hang on, mate. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. If life lets us, we're coming.
I'm from good stock, good intentions, and big mistakes. I'm from accidents, bad judgments, alcohol and prosthetics. I'm from motorbikes and high speed, from riding like lightning and crashing like thunder. I'm from hostels and hospitals, street corners and shop doorways. I'm from living my life, and living my lies, and living my debt. I'm from limping around for all to see. I'm from trying to get from A to B.
This is the place, a Bournemouth poem after Tony Walsh. This is the place where I am. This is the place where you meet your circle in the square at the bottom of the triangle. This is the place where it's like a war, and most of the time, it seems we only get shrapnel. This is the place where beggars get contributions, be it silver or gold, where a tenner drop is like a diamond. This is the place where people follow their own shadows in endless circles, where you are alone in the crowd, where you are either non-existent or all eyes are on you. The place of many hiding places, some in full view. This is the place of sun, sea, and skag, of 23 deaths in just 10 weeks, of dole offices that don't give a shit, and buses that just drive past. This is the place of millionaires and Tory conferences. This is the place where my children and grandchildren are. And that makes it the most special place. This is the place you are meant to be.
This is an untitled poem by me. It's about darkness. Shadows cast into the darkness. Silhouette of defiance. From the light to hold the gate. With the light an alliance. To close and seal the demon's fate. And the heavy iron will clang. And the gates of hell will close with a bang.
This has been a magical moment today. I'm so glad that I volunteered straight away. Yeah. May I read this next one? I think I had the record. 8 ambulance call-outs in a week. The paramedic walked in and saw me and just said, "What have you gone and done that for?" I get it from Sweet Sensei. They'd open at 9:30. I'd be outside 9:25 waiting. I was waiting. If I didn't want to wait there was a shop in Southbourne, opened 6:30. So they come to do room checks. They get no response. They find you out of it. They panic. It was joyful, relaxing and euphoric. It was actually. Some people went into a trance. I went to some seriously deep trances. Dave used to drive his car on it.
An open letter to the government by Alan, Scotty, John, Paul, Grant, and Dougie.
Dear government!
If you could just stop treating us like German vermin and treat us like free-range humans.
And maybe stop looking at other people like you're somehow better than them. And maybe learn to spare 50p when you have everything and others have nothing. Dear government, how about replacing a drug addiction team that just leaves people to suffer and fixing an NHS that isn't an NHS?
That has you walk all the way to a surgery only to be told your appointment no longer exists. How about replacing all this with a bit of positive encouragement? Or is this too much to ask? Dear government, these bus passes you can't use till 9:30.
So you can't get the job you need to not need to have the bus pass. What's all that about then?
Dear government, how about more facilities for the homeless? How about not just lining your own pockets? Yeah. People need shelter.
A roof over our heads, some food in our tummies, and not just a grumble. We need another Robin Hood bloody Hood, innit? Right, dear government, how about a lot less killing?
How about a lot less killing and a lot more giving? How about not making us feel our very existence is a crime?
Oh my, I'm so proud. It's silly. I'm so proud.
It's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see.
I've actually made something on paper.
There. Yeah, the first of many, I hope.
Oh, God bless you both. God bless you. God bless you.
Right, now you're going to do